Hello everyone, welcome back to another balance and movement video. Today we're just going to do a stretch for the hips. You'll probably also feel it maybe in your lower back, you can feel it in your thighs and even in your glute muscles at the back. So for this stretch it can be a bit strenuous for some people, so if you're finding any discomfort as you're trying it or you're finding any pain, just take it easy, take a break, move on to another exercise if you like, and don't try to force this stretch because it can lead to some pain if you do. So all we're going to need for this is a chair. So just sit back into your chair. You can relax your back into the chair to take some of the weight off your legs. And we're just going to start off by lifting our leg up. And you can use your hands to help you by grabbing your knee. And we're going to keep lifting our leg until our foot is at the same height as our other knee. And we're going to just take the ankle and we're going to place the side of the ankle onto the knee like that, so that our toes are pointing forward and away from us. So this stretch in itself can be quite strenuous for people. Some people might not even be able to lift their leg high enough to get into this position, and if that's the case, don't worry, we'll release another stretch next week to show you what you can do instead. But for the time being, if you can get into this position, great. We're going to work on this. If this is really strenuous and you're finding it very painful just to be like this or very uncomfortable, just take your hand and place it underneath your knee like this and just gently start lifting your knee up so that you're taking some of the pressure off the hip. So you can just stay for a couple of seconds in this position and you can just use your hands to take some of the pressure off the leg if it's very sore. If it's not sore, just let it drop and relax back. And we're looking for a stretch maybe at the inside of the leg. You might feel it on the outside. You can feel it in your groin or your at the glute muscles there at the back. Or you might feel it in your hips. And if you're not really feeling anything, you can take your hand and just put it on the inside of the knee. Put your other hand on your ankle. And we're just going to start pushing the knee down towards the ground to open up the hip a bit more. And you might feel a stretch, a deeper stretch. So as we're doing this, just remember to breathe nice and deeply. And if you want even more of a stretch with the other hand that's on the ankle, you can start pulling your ankle. It's like you're trying to peel your ankle off the knee as you're pushing down. So this arm is pulling and that arm is pushing, like so. And then once you get about 10 seconds of a stretch, just breathe in and out, and just gently just start pushing your knee back up until you can hold it and just bring it back down. Just take a couple of seconds to feel the difference now between both sides. So the side that you stretched out might feel a bit more elongated, it could feel a bit more energetic, you might feel the blood moving through that side of the body. So we'll do the other side. So you're just going to lift using your hands until your foot is at the same height as your knee. Then you're just going to place the side of the ankle onto the knee, with your toes pointing forward, like that. And one side is going to be probably tighter than the other because everybody has a dominant side that tends to get a bit more tight than the other side. So for me, this is my dominant side, and my knee doesn't move as much as it did on the other side. So again, just find what's comfortable for you. If this is very sore, just take some of the pressure off by pulling your knee up towards the ceiling. If it's not sore, just let it rest, and then if you're not really feeling any stretch, just start pushing the knee down towards the ground until you feel that stretch in the groin and the inside of the leg. And then if you're really not feeling anything with this, again you can start pulling with the other hand. So it's like you're trying to pull your ankle towards you and you're pushing your knee away from you. So there's a motion, counter motion with the arms, and just nice deep breaths. And then we're just going to release. Use your hands to pull your knee back up, and then just relax the legs down. And just get that feeling of spaciousness now in the hips, that they're opened up and there's blood flowing in there. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll probably do an easier version of the stretch next week. So stay tuned and I'll show you that one. Thank you.